retired and looking at taking required distributions, or still working and contributing to your retirement plan or your IRA, retirement accounts are an important part of your investment assets, an important part of your retirement. I'm Owen Schrum, founder and president of Capital View Investment Partners. I've been in the investment management business for 34 years, and as a certified investment management analyst, I've managed money for both private clients at Wall Street firms and now at a registered investment advisory company. Today, we're going to discuss the best practices for investing the money in your retirement accounts. This can really affect how much money you have available when you retire, and as such, it will affect how much you have available for your lifestyle in retirement. We are going to lay out a proven investment strategy recommended by legends such as John Bogle at Vanguard, as well as give you some proven guidelines for other investment strategies. Remember, our goal here is to improve the results and performance of your retirement accounts. We come at this as a portfolio manager and someone who's taught at several colleges. So this is not a commercial, and it may seem more like a classroom lecture than a slick produced TV or radio ad. But that's okay. We're here to educate and inform. So number one, let's start with your asset allocation. Here is a fact. You cannot time the market. What you can do is get your allocation right so you lower the volatility, the ups and downs, to a comfort level that you can live with. Asset allocation is the proper mix of different asset classes like stocks, bonds, cash, and real estate. We take it a step further by designating percentages at more specific asset classes like small cap stocks, large cap stocks, international and emerging markets, and all the way down to the type of bond sectors you hold in terms of both maturity and the credit type of the bond holdings. We spend nearly as much time getting the asset allocation right for our clients as we do the actual investing. It's that important. So let's get into how you should do it. If you work with an advisor, use one of the excellent risk profile / planning programs, or one of the really good portfolio optimization programs available that factors in your age, your situation in life, and your comfort level with risk to set your own personal asset allocation. If you don't, your sponsoring company should have a similar tool. You're welcome to always reach out to us, and we'll be glad to give you the name of one of our favorites or several of our favorites. Your asset allocation should look something like this. Now understand, this is just an example. Your personal asset allocation will be driven by your own particular investment profile. A quick aside here. If you use an advisor, use one who is a fiduciary. Not all are. In fact, most aren't. A fiduciary-based advisor is legally bound to work in your best interests with no conflicts. You deserve that. So let's go to number two, execute the plan, the proven plan. Warren Buffett, in a 2014 letter to Berkshire Hathaway shareholders, wrote that upon his death, he had left instructions to his trustees to invest his trust in 100% in index funds for his wife. We agree with Warren. Execute your asset allocation plan by using low-cost index funds or ETFs, low-cost ETFs. Do not use actively managed mutual funds. Studies by S&P have shown that most active managers underperform and charge fairly significant fees for that. Fees and costs matter. Turnover in trading reduces returns. Take the asset allocation plan you've created for each asset class, invest in the appropriate low-cost index fund or ETF for each asset class. Let me give you an example. An example now, not a recommendation. Your asset allocation may call for 25% in large cap U.S. stocks. You could add 25% in the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, symbol VOO. Number three, buying individual stocks and bonds. Some people want to buy their own stocks and bonds. Academics will disagree, but that's okay. The key here is strategic diversification. The science of investing shows you need at least 15 stocks for full diversification. Sorry, that's a fact. There are 11 sectors to the U.S. market. Technology, financial, and consumer services are amongst the largest. For best diversification, own as many as possible, particularly in the biggest sectors. For example, you can own Microsoft in the technology sector, JP Morgan in finance, and Walmart in the consumer services area. Now, these are just examples again. For bonds, we recommend sticking to investment grade bonds and short to intermediate maturities. Number 4, evidence-based investing. The advantage of passive index investing over actively managed funds have been well documented. Over the past few years, there has been a huge move towards factor-based or evidence-based index investing as a result of the Nobel Prize-winning work done by Professors Fama and French. While it's a whole webinar on its own to go into this, the study at its simplest showed that passive indexes outperformed actively managed funds, and that indexes based on 4 factors instead of just one provided superior returns to both. We've done extensive work in this area, and if you want more information, you want more research, or the firms leading this research, please feel free to contact us or email us. So let's go to number 5, rebalancing and dollar cost averaging. It's important for both the safety of your portfolio and the performance to rebalance your portfolio back to its original asset allocation. Once per year is enough. Markets go up, unfortunately markets do go down. An IRA or retirement account is the perfect vehicle to accelerate your return using dollar cost averaging. The old adage is you buy low and you sell high. When you're regularly adding money and investing, even when investments are down, you're buying at lower prices and you stand to make more when markets do recover. Do not try to time the markets. Don't try to sell things when they're down. Instead, buy more at cheap prices. The definition of dollar cost averaging. So there you go. Solid plan on how to invest your retirement account in your IRAs. One that's been proven to work, has science and academics behind it, and one with low costs. We hope you've learned something here. Please feel free to contact us for more details, including which low-cost fees and index families to use, asset allocation tools, or if you want a more detailed explanation of anything we've talked about or mentioned here. Till next time, and thanks for watching. This is Owen Schrum.